and Jerry. Don't worry, it's only an hour long, and most days it doesn't suck.
Well, we'll certainly try hard at the very least. 502, hey, what's going on? The Eddie Scazzeri, I can't see you, but I'm sure you're handsome as always, and usually he's across from me. In this case, he's across from me on my screen. I'm home. I blame him. No, I don't really. Feel like crap, but he's going to guide us through the next hour. His name is Al Maximum Dukes. What's up, man? How are you?
Good morning, Jerry. What seems to be the problem?
Dude, I don't know. About 8 o'clock last night, 7:30 last night, something hit me like a tidal wave, and here we are.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So what, you got a lot of snot in your nose, that sort of situation?
Oh, my throat is killing me. The snot situation, the congestion, it is, I don't know. I took a COVID test, home test, that said negative, but
right.
This is, out of nowhere, man. Nowhere. I felt great yesterday.
Did you take your temperature with the butt thermometer? So that's the only way to get a real accurate reading.
I did not do the butt thermometer.
All right, your choice. I guess you don't want a real reading, because under the tongue, and that one that, shoot your forehead under the tongue, great. But if you want an accurate temperature, body temperature, that is in your butt.
Okay, but I will tell you, I don't feel warm to where I need to use the butt thermometer.
Okay. All right, if you do, though, Jerry, I don't know if you still have a butt thermometer.
I don't.
I could run one over to you.
No.
On the way home.
That's okay. I don't need, no, that's fine. If I need one, I got CVS and Walgreens around the corner. I'll go get one.
Do you think they still have butt thermometers at the CVS and Walgreens?
Well, why is that any different than a regular thermometer?
That's a good question.
Aren't they just the regular thermometer we all grew up with?
Maybe.
And if so, did you put that in your...
We had two different thermometers growing up. We had a butt thermometer, and we had the one that went under your tongue.
Got it. Well, that would be really gross if you used the same one.
Yeah. And I would see my mother wiping it down with alcohol, like alcohol swabs, but there's no way.
Maybe she said you had to.
No.
You really had one.
I think I saw two separate thermometers. I better have.
You don't know, though. Next conversation with Mom. How many thermometers did we have in the house?
Yeah, when you listen to this later, Mom, just text me if we had two different thermometers, one for the butt and one for under the tongue.
And Mom Dukes, if you only had one, just tell him you had two.
Do not lie. That we don't stand for. Jerry, it was a hell of a ride in this morning, and people driving towards this morning, they're going to be in for a little bit of a ride with the pouring rain. The good news is, though, it washed all the pollen off my car.
Oh, my God, the pollen is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So you got a car wash without going to the car wash.
Got a car wash. They should have a thing. You know how, like, you can clean your wipers, you press that button, and this stuff. They should have another button that shoots, like, soap suds. So you're driving, then soap suds in the rain, and then like, wow, I could have washed my car completely off.
A self-soaping car.
A self-soaping car. That's right, Jerry. And then you get a real car wash from this.
A pretty good concept, Al. You work on that.
Thank you, Jerry.
You can patent it, because I don't think anybody's done that before. Maybe Rain-X is thinking about it, but maybe you can be first.
I know Boomer has connections at Ford. I'll pitch it to them.
Perfect.
Make it a Ford exclusive if they want. They don't have to pay me, of course.
Right on the Mustang.
Yeah, right on the Mustang. Have you seen the new Mustang, the electric Mustang, Jerry? It looks nothing like the regular Mustang.
Well, are you talking about the one that looks like a crossover vehicle?
No, it kind of looks like, in some ways, like a Tesla to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's all electric Mustang. It's got the horse on the back.
I have not seen that. I mean, you know me. I've said this before. The Ford Mustang is my favorite car of all time.
Yeah.
Always has been. And it saddens me that at this point I'm kind of coming to the realization I'm never going to have one, most likely. Probably not going to do that. Love that car. I have not seen the all-electric one yet, though.
Maybe for your 50th birthday, you get yourself a Ford Mustang.
But you know what happens then? Oh, midlife crisis.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, I don't know that I can do that.
I like when they always go midlife crisis. No, we finally got to the age where we could afford to buy. We've saved up enough money, and the kids are hopefully out of college or whatever, or in whatever the deal is. But with the stock market, Jerry, forget it. You can't get anything.
Yeah, I was watching the CBS, so I didn't realize CBS does an overnight news.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so
on television?
Yeah, on television. So I know you don't have TV anymore, but most people still do and can still get Channel 2. And I slept. I mean, I couldn't even sleep though all night. It was terrible. So I was down here at 3 a.m. and I put the TV on. I'm like, all right, I'll watch ESPN. I'll see if the news is on. I go to CBS. I'm like, wow, they have overnight news. I was pretty impressed by that. So that was kind of cool. And I forget what you mentioned before that, why I even thought of that. But yeah, the CBS overnight
about the
news.
stock market.
Yes, they did a big story on the stock market, losing another 500 points yesterday.
Is that all it was? Because at one point, Jerry, let me look at this. Because at one point yesterday, I was like, let me just check in on the stock market. No, it lost, Jerry, 1,165.
Oh, I thought it was 560 points. Okay.
Yeah. Double.
That's
double, Jerry.
Tough day.
It was only lost double.
Man.
I love when people go, and I don't know anything about finances. I wish I did. But I love when people go, the president has nothing to do with the stock market. I don't know.
I don't understand any of it, to be quite honest.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really understand it either. But it just seems like that if the country is in recession areas and we've got inflation, then why wouldn't the stock market also be terrible?
Yeah, well, we get screwed from every angle, basically.
Every angle, Jerry.
Yeah,
and I was on a roll.
I
thought I was retiring at 60. That's going to be put on hold.
It might, unless this thing gets itself turned around.
Right.
Let's go.
Jerry, I see the New York Rangers lost last night.
This is a bad one.
That.
Yeah.
2-1, yeah, overtime?
2-1. I mean, the game-tying goal is what it was. The problem with this game, twofold. Number one, Capo Caco misses with about 6 minutes to go in the game, somewhere around there. They're up 1-0. And he misses. Ronta is on. If you're looking on the TV screen, he's on the right side of the net, but it was his left. And you've got Kako on the left side, and he's got a wide open half a net, and he misses. Would have made it 2-0. With the way the Rangers were playing, they likely win the game. Instead, it stays 1-0. Hurricanes come down a couple minutes later. They tie the game. And then in overtime, this is when, and I know you've been to hockey games, and the one thing you always hear from the crowd, shoot the puck. I mean, the fans get nuts about it. And last night is the exact example why. I mean, the goal, the guy who scores the winning goal, Ian Cole, basically said in his post-game press conference, didn't know what I was doing. No one was open, so I figured, what the hell, let's throw it at the net. And it goes off Lindgren right in the net. Like, that's why you shoot the puck.
Right.
It's a bad loss.
It is a bad loss. So the Hurricanes tied it with 2:23 left.
Yeah.
And then get the overtime goal 3.
And the Aho goal was legit. Like, that was, whatever. He beat Shesterkin. Nice move left to right and puts it in there. That's fine. It's 1-1. But you had the Kako miss and then the game winner that had no business going in with the way Shesterkin played. And when I say bad loss, I don't mean the series is over.